Erie Seawolves rebrand as Moon Mammoths after John Oliver contest win. There's a thrilling transformation happening in Erie, Pennsylvania. The Erie Seawolves have officially stepped into a bold new identity as the Erie Moon Mammoths. But here's where it gets really interesting. This dramatic rebranding wasn't your typical team decision. It all started with an unexpected twist from the popular HBO show, Last Week Tonight with John Oliver. On a spirited Saturday evening, the AA baseball team affiliated with the Detroit Tigers unveiled their fresh persona in front of a packed crowd at UPMC Park, marking a new chapter for minor league baseball's Erie team. This change came about after the Seawolves won a nationwide rebranding contest hosted by John Oliver and his comedic team. What's fascinating is that the team had zero input in choosing their new name, logo, or mascot. They simply agreed to take whatever the show's writers came up with. The creative minds behind the contest dug into local history and uncovered the intriguing story of George Moon, who unearthed a 12,000-year-old mammoth fossil right in Erie County during the summer of 1991. This discovery inspired the quirky and memorable name, the Moon Mammoths. Just weeks before the big game, Oliver revealed the new team identity on his show, and the excitement in Erie crescendoed into a sold-out event with over 6,000 fans eager to meet their team's new face. Oliver himself expressed enthusiasm, but shifted the spotlight back to the community, likening the situation to an unusual cooking show challenge. "We gave you some very odd ingredients, and I can't wait to see what you'll create with them." This analogy perfectly captures the mix of curiosity and anticipation surrounding the new team identity. George Moon, who discovered the ancient mammoth fossil that sparked this rebranding, shared his amazement as well. Reflecting on the unlikely journey from fossil find to mascot inspiration, he said, "If you had told me 34 years ago this would happen, I wouldn't have believed you. But it's fantastic, for Erie, the community, and the ballpark." Fans are embracing the change with enthusiasm. Erie local Kim Conti described her reaction. "As soon as I saw the Moon Mammoths logo and mascot, I was thrilled and completely excited." That excitement translated into brisk merchandise sales, both at the stadium and online. As Sharon Carell from Erie noted how quickly her husband snapped up Moon Mammoth gear after catching the story on John Oliver's show. It's important to note that the Moon Mammoths are more of an alternate persona for the Seawolves rather than a permanent rename. The team plans to play as the Moon Mammoths in select games this season, with the possibility of continuing this unique identity in some games next year. This collaboration between a beloved baseball team, a major television show, and local heritage has sparked a conversation about how sports identities are created and embraced. Are rebrandings like this refreshing community endeavors, or do they risk overshadowing tradition with gimmick? What do you think? Share your thoughts below. For those curious about the Erie Moon Mammoths or interested in grabbing some of their merchandise, you can find more details here. https://www.milby.com/Erie/news/John-Oliver-introduces-moon-mascot- for-Erie-Seawolves. *HBO. *Detroit Tigers. *John Oliver. *Minor League Baseball. *Major League Baseball. Written by Christopher DeRose, a seasoned reporter for KDK-TV with over 15 years of experience across roles in reporting, producing, hosting, and acting, starting his career in Chicago in 2007. John Oliver's epic honor in Erie, Moon Mammoth Day revealed. In a delightful celebration, Erie has officially designated July 19, 2025, as Moon Mammoth Day, to honor the renowned comedian John Oliver and the Erie Moon Mammoths. This announcement was made by Mayor Joe Schember through a post on his Facebook page, where he also revealed that Oliver will be receiving the prestigious key to the city during his visit for a baseball game. But here's where it gets interesting. Mayor Schember has invited Oliver and his crew from Last Week Tonight to immerse themselves in the local culture and attractions. He highlighted must-see spots such as Presque Isle State Park, the Erie Maritime Museum, and the thrilling Ravine Flyer 2 roller coaster. Additionally, the mayor recommended that they indulge in local culinary delights, including the famous Lake Erie perch sandwiches and pepperoni balls, which are beloved by residents. This unique event is part of a playful rebranding initiative for the Erie Seawolves baseball team, orchestrated by John Oliver and his team on Last Week Tonight. The segment promises to be a fun surprise for fans and viewers alike, showcasing the quirky charm of Erie. As we celebrate this moment, one can't help but wonder, what does it mean for a city to embrace such a whimsical honor? Is it merely a publicity stunt, or could it foster a deeper connection between the community and its visitors? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Moon Mammoth Mania. John Oliver joins Erie Seawolves in epic rebrand, unveiling the Moon Mammoth spectacle. An insight into the Erie Seawolves transformation. The Erie Seawolves are donning a new identity as they morph into the Erie Moon Mammoths for a limited run of 4 games this season. This captivating rebranding effort is a special collaboration with HBO's hit show, Last Week Tonight with John Oliver. The inaugural game of this unique series is slated for July 19th, and guess who's making a personal appearance? None other than John Oliver himself. #### a night to remember with John Oliver. Despite the Seawolves' defeat on the field, the introduction of the Erie Moon Mammoths lived up to the tremendous expectations. A record-breaking crowd of 7,070 enthusiastic fans filled UPMC Park, drawn not only by the promise of baseball, but also by the charisma of John Oliver, who kept the atmosphere electric throughout the evening. If you're curious about all the exciting details from this event, be sure to check out goerie.com for extended coverage. ### leading the charge as public address announcer. Amidst the game's festivities, John Oliver took on the role of public address announcer, bringing his signature humor to the experience. In a delightful twist, he even took to the mic to sing, "Take Me Out to the Ball Game," adding a personal touch that fans will surely remember. ### fans going above and beyond. From elaborate cheers to festive garb, supporters did not hold back in showcasing their spirit. The excitement was palpable, especially when one considers the historical significance of the event. As patrons arrived at the stadium, the energy was contagious, with folks exclaiming their love for minor league baseball's unique charm. "We traveled from Pittsburgh specifically to witness this event. It's our first experience in Erie, and we couldn't be more thrilled," shared Karen Drumboski, expressing the joy that encapsulates minor league games. Her sentiments were echoed by a group of eager attendees who remarked on the thrill of being part of such a once-in-a-lifetime occurrence. ### Oliver's grand introduction. The night's festivities kicked off with John Oliver taking center stage. He introduced fans to Fuzzy the Moon Mammoth, the embodiment of the rebranding, a towering 7-foot-tall creature of plush fur and impressive tusks. Together, they zipped around the ballpark in a utility vehicle, waving to thousands of adoring fans. ### enthusiastic fans waiting in line. Some fans showed remarkable dedication by arriving as early as 11 a.m., eager to snag exclusive goodies such as the free Moon Mammoth squishies, offered to the first 1,000 attendees. Adorned with chairs, umbrellas, and snacks, die-hard supporters made sure they were prepared for the day ahead. The enthusiasm was infectious, especially radiating from Shania and Timothy Ferris, who made the journey from West Virginia. They noted, being fans of both the show and the Seawolves, attending this event was a must. ### Erie Special Occasion. The Erie Seawolves, affiliated with the Detroit Tigers and recognized as a AA minor league baseball team, is temporarily adopting the Moon Mammoths moniker. This collaboration with HBO isn't just promotional. It's a celebration of the area's rich history, stemming from the remarkable discovery of a woolly mammoth skeleton found back in 1991 by diver George Moon in Lake Pleasant. This unique piece of history now sits at the State Museum of Pennsylvania and serves as the breathtaking backdrop for this campaign with HBO. The Moon Mammoths will face off against the Chesapeake Bay Sox, who will take on their alternate name, the Oyster Catchers, adding an extra layer of creativity to the proceedings. ### Game Day Logistics. On game day, doors at 110 East 10th Street open for general admission at 4:30 p.m., while season ticket holders can enter through a separate gate at 4:15 p.m. The first pitch is set for 6:05 p.m., and although the game is sold out, standing room-only tickets are available at the box office as of July 15th. Can't make it to the game? You can still watch the action unfold live for free on MLB.com or through MLB.tv. ### Security measures in place. July 19th promises to be a bustling day in downtown Erie, with several high-profile events taking place simultaneously, including the Moon Mammoths game, the Rides for the Rise motorcycle rally, and the Ameri Masala Multicultural Festival. As a result, organizers have implemented heightened security protocols. Attendees are encouraged to arrive early and pack lightly, as bag checks will be in effect to ensure a secure environment for everyone. #### Local businesses join the fun. Erie's local businesses are curating promotional deals to match this exciting theme, offering everything from mini golf to tasty bubble tea. Moon Mammoth merchandise, including jerseys, hoodies, and hats, is available at the Seawolves store, pricing ranging between $28 and $90. ###Unique Game Day Eats and Drinks. The excitement continues with a specially themed menu at UPMC Park featuring delightful culinary treats that are sure to pique curiosity. Among these are mammoth balls, savory, purple-dyed pepperoni snacks, moon mammoth tusks, delicious corn dogs served atop fries, and whimsical mammoth helmet nachos, creating an experience that goes beyond the game itself. The drink specials include creatively named beverages like Mammoth Moonshine, brought to life by collaboration with the Last Week Tonight team. #### Meet Fuzzy Mammoth. Be sure to say hello to Fuzzy Mammoth, the giant purple mascot donning an astronaut helmet and a Moon Mammoths jersey, who will be on hand to interact with fans. Alongside him, the beloved Seawolf will also make an appearance, ensuring a fun-filled evening for all. ### The origins of the Moon Mammoth. The concept for the Moon Mammoths was inspired by the remarkable woolly mammoth skeleton discovery, an exciting piece of Erie's history, and the partnership with HBO's Last Week Tonight with John Oliver has made this rebranding event notable. Want to know more? Seek out details on how such an intriguing promotion came together, and get the scoop on why the Erie Seawolves clinched the rebranding opportunity with HBO. ### Upcoming Moon Mammoth Games. Don't miss out on other scheduled Moon Mammoth games. Mark your calendars for August 19th, September 12th, and 13th. All slated for a 6:05 p.m. start at UPMC Park on 110 East 10th Street. Feel free to share your thoughts. What is your take on this unique collaboration? Do you think this kind of rebranding enhances the minor league experience? Or is it merely a gimmicky gimmick? Let's spark a conversation in the comments.